guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So today is a very exciting reading vlog. We're reading Heir. I'm so excited. I am ready to get back into the Throne of Glass universe. I took a little bit of a break. I read a couple other books just as a little bit of a fantasy breather, but now we're back and better than ever. We're ready to jump back in. I am nervous because I've heard that Heir is where the plot really starts to develop and everything starts to just get more high stakes, and I'm nervous. We're gonna jump into this, but I wanted to kind of talk about how I'm gonna be formatting this reading vlog. So I'm actually going to split this reading vlog into two separate videos. One is going to be a non-spoiler reading vlog and one's going to be a full spoiler reading vlog. I got this idea from Hallie, or Hal Jones, here on YouTube. If you haven't seen her, go check out her channel. She makes great book content. She's just the sweetest. So I got this video format idea from her. She did a two video series for her Fourth Wing reading vlog, where she did a non-spoiler and a spoiler, and I thought that that format was so, it was genius, because the amount of times that I came across some of my favorite booktubers and they've either only posted a spoiler reading vlog of a book that I haven't read yet, or a non-spoiler reading vlog of a book that I have read that I wanted to hear more in-depth thoughts and opinions on certain things. So I'm hoping this will kind of be the best of both worlds, and as far as Heir goes, that there's a video for everyone. So that's the plan. So if the version of the video that you're wanting to watch is not this current video, the other version is either already up or it'll be up very soon. So keep an eye out for that, or I'll put a link down below. And with all that being said, let's get into the Heir reading vlog. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, let's go. So I'm only one chapter into this, and I'm already a little confused. I guess this is what happens when I take a break between reading the Throne of Glass books, because especially towards the end of the books, there's a lot of information that you get. I'm only one chapter in. I'm having the hardest time focusing, also because I read all a funny story today, so I've done a lot of reading today and my eyes are just tired. I'm gonna see how much more I can read tonight, but it already feels like a different writing style than the rest of the books. So I don't know, I think I need to watch some synopsis on Crown of Midnight as well, just to refresh my memory, because it's been a couple weeks now since I finished Crown of Midnight, so I need to refresh my memory, make sure that I have all the information that is relevant in my head before I continue with Heir. But I also think that they're going to cover all that information as well. I don't know, I might just continue reading Heir, and then if I get confused further in and they don't kind of do a little bit of a rehash of what happened in Crown of Midnight, then I'll go and watch. But yeah, one chapter in. We'll see how the night goes, but I might continue this tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know how well this is gonna go. We're gonna just hope for the best here. So I'm already a little bit overwhelmed with the number of new characters. I knew there were gonna be a ton of people introduced in this book, but I didn't realize this many people. Okay, so we have, what was the first one? Galen, Rowan, Alien, is that his name? Alien? Adian. And we were just introduced to Manon. How many is that? Is it 4 people that we've been introduced to? I think so. We've been introduced to 4 new characters in 4 chapters. I can keep it straight for right now. I just really hope it doesn't get confusing with all the different characters, especially since we're in 3 different locations. I don't know, we'll see. But we're gonna continue reading, slightly stressed with the amount of characters that we're being introduced to at this moment. I just hope I can keep it straight. Yeah, we'll just keep going. Hope that's okay. If you hear something in the background, I'm heating up water to make some hot chocolate. So I'm about 100 pages in to Heir, and I have my notes here because I'm trying so hard not to get confused in this book, but there are so many new characters and people are in all different places, so here are my notes. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's different than all of the other books that I've read in this series so far, just because it is based on the politics and the history a lot at the beginning, and you're following more people. I'm surprised that I'm not more confused than I currently am. I've got time to be really confused, but it is like thunderstorming outside, so it's just super cozy. I'm gonna make my hot chocolate, maybe some popcorn. Okay. Let's go read. I read a good bit of Heir this morning. I'm about a third of the way through now. Things are really starting to pick up. So, you're just like panting. Are you okay? You're okay. If you can't tell, I'm like into the story now. I am so into it right now. All I want to do is read this all day. I'm probably going to go to work and take this with me, read. I was having that moment where you're reading a book, but it doesn't feel like you're reading, but you're seeing it in your head. That's where I'm at with this book, and I am so happy. This is why I love reading, is because it can literally help you escape from everything else, and you were just fully engulfed in the book. I love it. All that being said, I need to finish getting ready for work, and then we're out. We're going to work because I need to live. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna be real for a second. So yesterday at work, I was able to read a little bit, but then my day just completely blew up. I truly had an awful day, to the point where I was crying on my way home. And I got home, I put away some groceries that I needed to pick up, and I watched the proposal, and then I went to sleep. That is how my day ended off. So I did not get to read more Heir, but this morning I have to go over to a work thing that I was not expecting to go to today, but I was last minute asked to do it. So, and I'm a people pleaser, so I said yes. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm coming right back home to work from home. When I say work from home, I'm going to be sitting and I'm going to be reading because I need a mental health day after the last several weeks and I don't want to start crying again. I want to be positive. I know that I can't always be super bubbly and super positive all the time, and I don't even know if I'm going to put this in the video, but I don't want to hide realistic parts of my life because maybe some people will resonate with this. You're not alone. You'll get through it. I'm gonna get through this. And the way I'm gonna start is by reading Heir. I am right at 200 pages in and I am having a great time. Things are really starting to kick up. And all I want to do today is I want to read. It is gloomy and rainy all day today. So I'm going to get a little bit more presentable to go to this work thing, and then I'll be back and I'll be jumping back into Heir, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm excited to see how all the different characters that have been introduced to the story, how everything intertwines and how it's all brought back together, because I know it's going to be like so satisfying and such like a magical web that only Sarah J. Maas can do. So I'm very excited to see that happen, but I need to do some other things first. I need to get ready to go, then I'll be back in this world that I love and I'm enjoying so much. But I'm gonna go get ready and I will see you when I see you. So I just got to part 2. Like, we are in it. It's making me laugh. It's making me cry. It's just making me feel all the things. I really started to tear up at one specific line. You do not apologize for defending the people you care about. I'm sorry, what? I about lost my mind, but I need to take a little bit of a break. I need to make some food and I want to watch some more Bridgerton. I feel like I am going to continue reading at least some today. I'm going to go fix some food, watch some Bridgerton, and then we'll come back to this later. Girl, okay. Okay. This was such a good time. This ended off on such a good note, and I'm really excited to see how everything plays out. I am loving all of the characters that have been introduced. It took me a little while to get used to Manon, but she really grew on me after a little bit, seeing how her and her clan interact with each other. It was just a very cool dynamic, and I wasn't expecting to like her as much as I do, and I'm excited to see how her story develops throughout the rest of the series. I love Rowan. I love Rowan and Selena's relationship. I still like Kale, but I'm understanding a little bit more why people are annoyed with him. He just doesn't have a backbone. He doesn't know how to make a decision and stand up for what he believes in. I get it now. Still love Kale, but sir, we need to work on it just a little bit. So overall on this book, I rated it a 4.25. I thought that I needed to have more romance in it to enjoy it. This had very little romance, and the only bit of romance that was in there, I didn't care about it at all. So I think my reading tastes are starting to develop even more, so that's exciting. Anyways, this was such a great experience, and I'm so excited to continue the series. But that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, afternoon, whatever it is for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!